Ali Larter has been called one of the most multi-dimensional actors in Hollywood for roles in Legally Blonde with Reese Witherspoon, also the hit series Heroes. Oh, I love that show. Yeah. She says that she fought for her latest role, starring in the hit Paramount Plus series Landman. Its season 2 premiere had more than 9 million streaming views.
Wow.
That's right. Wow is right, Gayle. Larter plays Angela Harris, the firecracker ex-wife of an oilman played by Bob Thornton. Here's a preview of this weekend's season 2 finale.
What you doing?
Pulling into Dallas. I got a lunch meeting.
Yeah? Yeah, a lunch meeting or a job interview?
Sweetheart, when I say today's not the day, I really mean it, all right?
You got fired and you didn't tell me?
Well, number one, I got fired on a riverbank while you were playing den mother to a cheerleading squad. Number two, I don't talk about problems, so I have solutions. So when I find a solution, you and I'll discuss the solution, see if the problem solves. Is that okay?
Ali Larter joins us right now. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So you reportedly auditioned for this role three times.
I did.
And you screen tested up against 10 other actors. What was it about this character that spoke to you that you wanted to fight for?
Even you just bringing that up gives me sheer terror again.
Why? Tell us about it.
The auditioning process is incredibly difficult, and especially when you feel like you're right for a role. I connected with this the first time I got the pages of it, and it stretched out over 3 months. And then when you go in a room, you know, there's 20 people there, and I had to do 19 pages, a long monologue that I got the night before, and you know, I think that the process almost burned me out, and I was so raw at that point that I almost didn't care. I was ready to go. I was like, if you don't want this, then I don't want you.
I know, but you're also thinking, this is mine. All you other girls sitting here, this is mine.
Angela is me.
Angela,
right.
I am Angela. You know, she's entertainment director at a nursing home. It's her clothes that blow me away. Her language.
Thank you.
Her language. She is so unapologetically out loud crazy.
Fierce.
But I wouldn't have thought you and Billy Bob together as a couple.
Yeah.
Tell me about that dynamic for you.
It's so interesting. You never know where chemistry is going to come from. And I think that, you know, he commits and spends so much time on the set. He's incredibly present and giving as an actor. So, like, when you're number one on the call sheet, you really set the tone for how it's going to run on set. And we both work in a similar way that we love what we do. And we also feel really grateful to be part of something where the writing is that special.
Yeah.
So we do the work, you know? It's like he does my FaceTime on the other side. Like, we are there for whatever anybody needs for the entire cast and crew. And when you have that level of respect, that's where the chemistry comes from.
When they pull out some of those clothes, you go, I don't know if I can wear that.
Yeah, but she says her heels can't be high enough, the jeans can't be tight enough.
And my toes are hurting every day. I mean...
Beauty is pain,
It is, for Angela, I mean, it is. But when I put it all on, it just kind of happens for me.
Yeah.
So much of this woman is the accent, the heels, and like how she loves feeling beautiful, looking sexy.
Yes.
And so when I kind of zip on that leopard suit, I'm like ready to go.
And we are right along for the ride. But so let's talk about beauty, because I said to you before the camera started rolling that you seem to be aging in reverse. I've been a fan of yours forever.
Benjamin Button.
Exactly.
There she is.
Exactly. But you posted a bikini selfie from the set, and you detailed the set.
Break it down, Vlad. Break it down.
Break it down. You detailed the steps to get ready to film. A 5:30 a.m. alarm, celery juice, morning run, core workout, cold plunging your face, which you told us you did today.
That's right.
Cold plunging your face, coffee, lemon water. But you also wrote about deep breathing to break down your internal nonsense.
Well, we were talking about that, like, so
nonsense?
Working out for me, of course, like getting strength training so I feel strong, but I work through a lot of anxiety when I'm running. I get a lot of oxygen inside of me, and when I'm going on these sets or even coming on these talk shows, I get really nervous. It's just part of it. And when I exercise, I just feel like I've already won the day. Like I've already put my best foot forward. And then midday, we were talking about this because I work very long hours, a little power nap where I just lay in 10 minutes and I think about my children and I just like go back into a place of gratitude and to the present, and then I can start again.
How old are your children?
So they're 15 and my daughter turns 11 on Thursday.
Because you call yourself a fierce mama bear. It looks like Venice or something.
Yes.
But you said that you draw, I'm wondering, do you draw on your own experience as a mom? Because I can't imagine Angela that we see on screen is Angela to her children that she has.
No,
especially the daughter.
Oh my God, very, very different. I think the through lines are that I am a fierce mama bear with my own children.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing I wouldn't do for them. And then you take it with Angela. She's just so reckless.
Yes.
She doesn't care. Like if someone hurts her child, she's not worried about the consequences. She'll break a law. You know,
Yes.
she'll do whatever she wants. And I think that's one thing about this character that you really see this season is her heart. You know, like she can be fierce and she can be wild and be up to the shenanigans, but she loves her family and she
Aren't you
loves her
blown away
husband.
how much people love this show, though, Ali?
I mean, Taylor Sheridan.
Look at the numbers. Yes.
You never lose with Taylor Sheridan, right? I mean, the writing, the directing.
His writing is spectacular, and I think that one thing he tapped into on our show is having the humor with the drama and the action. So there's so many different tones within our show, and he kind of knows when the audience is ready for a moment of laughter.
Yes,
or a
we're ready.
moment of suspense.
Yeah.
And you know, his lines, his writing, it starts with the scripts, and he has written these really incredible
Delivery matters, too.
Yeah,
Bravo
no doubt.
to you.
And
Bravo.
you deliver with the
Thank
best
you.
of them.
Bravo.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
have
much.
been
You
performing
guys
at a
are-
high level for so long. and We're
Yep.
such big fans.
Thank you.
You can watch the season 2 finale of Landman this Sunday on Paramount Plus, which is part of our parent company.
No, you've heard that line, our next guest really needs no introduction. That's really true today. Oscar winner Billy Bob Thornton, thank you very much. He is still winning awards and praise, especially for his latest role. Have you seen this show? Yes, you have. Because
It's a hit. So,
it's a hit.
everybody's seen
it. got picked up for season 3, so y'all are watching. Thornton is the star of the hit Paramount Plus series Landman. Its second season premiere episode received more than 9 million streaming views. People kill for those numbers. Thornton plays Tommy Norris. He's an oil executive attempting to balance his demanding and dangerous job with a very, how shall we say, hectic family life at home. After getting fired, Tommy tries to find investors for his own business venture. This is a clip from last night's finale, season 2.
There's no comparable business to oil except Las Vegas. And what do they have in common? The house always wins, because the house can afford to lose. When BP's Deepwater Horizon blew, it dumped 3 million barrels in the Gulf. That company's fine. When Piper Alpha blew, 1988, killed 167 men, that company's fine. Because they're too big to fail.
Oh, that's tame. That's tame compared to how Billy Bob Thornton normally tops. I love this character, Tommy Norris, Billy Bob. And I love the finale last night. It was so touching on so many levels.
Yeah.
Did you know it was going to end that way? Did you have any idea what Taylor Sheridan was thinking?
I knew, but not very far in advance. Taylor keeps it pretty close to the vest. I mean,
Even to you.
yeah. I mean, yeah. We were talking
Yeah.
earlier about that. So people kind of assume, especially if you're in the lead of something, that you talk to the creator all the time. You know everything that's happening. But personally, I like that. I like not knowing until the last minute. And some actors, they'd rather have all 10 scripts.
Yes.
So they can know where it's going.
So they
and all
can
this
plan.
kind of
So they
stuff.
can plan their
So they
arc.
can read through it and see their parts. No.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like to be surprised and learn things at the last minute. And I don't like to reherse or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what Ali told us when she was here last week. She said you don't like to rehearse. I think it's so interesting.
She says she loves it.
And she loves that about you. I mean, you go back to the days where someone told you back in the day you can't play a leading man because you don't have the right looks, or you can't be a character actor because you're too good looking. You got to write your own stuff. Yet you and Ali Larter have such heat on stage, on the screen. It works.
It's true.
It works.
It ain't hard.
But you know what I mean.
Every now and then they'll throw an old goofball like me in there with the beauty. No, Ali and I had chemistry
From the start?
immediately.
From the jump.
Just naturally. I
Yeah.
mean, and we didn't know each other before.
Wow.
We met literally like 2 or 3 days before we started filming the first season, and
Yeah.
she's just so fun. I just kind of let her go. We're kind of like we are in the show in real life.
Yeah.
She drags me around by the ear.
This show is unique because it's about big business, big houses, even bigger personalities.
Yes.
But every storyline is relatable, and people love it. What is it about this show that just sinks in with the viewers that are watching it?
I think a lot of it is the people, all the characters are unabashedly who they are.
So true.
They just are who they are.
Yeah.
And one way or the other, every word that comes out of their mouth or everything they do, it's honest, at least in their own mind.
Of course.
And so, but the other thing, one of the reasons I think it caught on is like a lot of times dramas are overly earnest, and that's all you get is the drama.
Yes.
Comedies maybe sometimes don't have enough heart. And this one has
a blend of all of it.
Emotion, humor, drama, danger, absurdity. You know, it's got all the elements, you know.
So true.
Yeah, I think that may be.
But you're the linchpin, though. Honestly, I think that one of the main reasons you get some of the best lines. Let's skip the crazy and just go right to the sex part. Really going north to a friend's funeral. I'm sorry to hear that your friend passed away. He says that's because you never met her. I mean, you deliver them so effortlessly.
Right. Yeah.
It feels like you're ad-libbing the whole time to me, and I know you're not.
Right. Yeah, well, Taylor he wrote the thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And he told me that initially, you know. I'd done that cameo in 1883, and he said, I'm writing this show for you. He said, I'm going to write it in your voice because I think I've got it down.
How does that make you feel when you hear that from a hit maker like him?
Makes you feel pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful thing to know that you're involved in something that fits.
Yeah.
You know, where you go and it fits like a glove, and you don't have to, you know, go, you know, dress up like a. I started to say go dress up like a pirate, but I do.
Well, people shall remain nameless, but they said Billy Bob is here. He's got the pirate look going. I mean, what is the look that you go for? Because really, it's very unique to you, too. Not many people can pull this off.
Well, you know, I've always, first of all, these boots, see how dirty they are?
Yeah.
I got these boots in Telluride, Colorado in 1996.
Wow.
And they look like tire treads.
Talk about high
But they look great still. They look amazing.
And I wear them in weather like this, but I wear women's size 6 Levi's. That's what
Size
these
6?
are. Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, Billy.
And then this coat was bought for me because I didn't have one when we were in London, and one of the lovely publicists, who's a friend of ours, she comes back with this coat. Anything I have that costs any money, somebody else gave it.
Whoa.
Because I just don't spend money on this. My kids, I spend way too much.
Yeah.
But this hat deal, there's a store called Lansky's in Memphis, Tennessee.
I know. It's where Elvis used to shop.
Where Elvis, they dressed Elvis, Jerry Lee.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
I mean, Little Richard, all of them.
Yeah.
Hal Lansky's still there.
Yep.
And I bought my first articles of clothing from there in 1975.
Wow.
And I still get it. And he's got these hats.
And it works.
And this hat, this guy named DJ Ashby, he made these kind of little clothing thing, and he's a rock and roll. He was a rock and roll guitarist, right? And he gave me some of these one time.
Yeah.
And I
But
put it on.
It works.
But they don't work by themselves. You look like a pinhead if you wear it by itself. And so I thought, what if
Throw
I
the
put
brim on top.
this on top
But look
of
at this,
it?
Billy. You turned 70 recently. You don't have any hang-ups about age because you still got your band. You're still working.
Yeah.
You're still. Don't you still enjoy what you're doing? Because some people turn 70 and think, okay, time to step back. That is not what you're doing.
No, I feel blessed every day.
Yeah, me too.
And I mean that with all my heart and soul. I feel blessed. I have a great family who I love, great friends.
Yeah.
The band's doing great. And
Yeah, shout out to the Boxmasters.
there you go, Boxmasters.
I must have been high. That's my
I must have been high.
because the lyrics are perfect. Right? Am I wrong, Billy?
It's true.
Billy Bob Thornton.
He's going, oh, Vlad.
Oh, of course.
I know you're out here working, but thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
Well,
we really appreciate
The
it.
complete second season of Landman is streaming on Paramount Plus, which
So
is
good.
part of our parent company.